And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Got room on the return. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that
And he's running in the open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Delivers the contact. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 13. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass, it's Howard. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. So you come out of the locker room for the 2nd half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to get it through the air. And the ball is picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Line gets set, 1st down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
He gets it out fast. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Snags it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
What a phenomenal individual effort to getting the catch, getting the foot down in bounds. He's now setting up his offense here for a
touchdown Buckeyes! And the comeback is on. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. He stopped short on the two-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the two. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Looking to throw, it's Howard. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal.
Well, that's the right call to go for 2 right there, because the analytics say if you get it, you now make it a 3-point game, and your opponent can only tie with the field goal. If you're gone for 1, your opponent can take the lead with the kick, so nice job there getting it executed.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's got the tight end. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 24, Alabama 21.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires on the move. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. That pass is incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Right down the middle. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
From the red zone, it's Judkins. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Using the quick game. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
From the gun, the running back has it. Keeps the legs moving. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. And he runs it all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's finally knocked down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Puts 3 on the board. That last field goal was a big one. Now it takes a touchdown to beat them. You want to pin them back on the kickoff here. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Alabama pushing the tempo. Going up top on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And these are those situations as a defense, you know exactly what's coming. I'm going to play deep. The ball goes up in the air. If it's even close to a jump ball situation, I'm not trying to catch it. I'm batting the ball down, swatting it down.
He'll take a shot. And he's into the end zone. Time has expired. They're an extra point away from winning it.
How about the Hail Mary? Listen, you're supposed to throw that thing way up in the air. He puts it up in the air high. The defender, you're not supposed to try to catch it. You're supposed to knock it down. It gets deflected. And how about the concentration by the receiver to catch the football, make the play with all those bodies around him?
The clock is at 0, but one thing is left. Got to make this extra point to win the game. And it is good! And